Okay, howdy folks. Greetings, good morning, for me at least. Let's give this another try. We're doing a restart. We ran into some technical issues yesterday in the stream. Weird technical issues. It was really odd. Turned into a slideshow a little over an hour in, fine up to an hour. Then all of a sudden, for no reason at all, it decided to go really crazy. Turned into a total slideshow on your guys' side. I went and checked my local recording I make of all my streams I do. I always have it record a local copy. And my local copy was also all messed up. But my gameplay while I was playing was buttery smooth. And we had checked the resources of the system, and lots of overhead available. Nowhere near maxing out any of the system settings. So something really funky happened between the game and the recording software. I have no idea what. Can't reproduce it. Tested it again. Didn't have a problem. So we're just going to play, and I'm going to try to monitor it and see if it starts happening again. In addition, since we had that problem, and I had been considering the Supernova difficulty option, which is a hardcore with survival aspects thrown in, makes it much more difficult on where you can save, permadeath for NPCs, things like that. I was interested in that, but I wasn't sure I wanted to try that right off the bat as my first playthrough. I just decided, why not? Let's just do it. So we weren't very far into the game, so I've restarted. I'm gonna save you from having to watch all the intro stuff again. So if you've seen the previous episode, you've already seen all this. I went through all the tutorial stuff. We're at the point where we just got onto the ship. I talked to the AI, and we're about to leave the ship again to head over to the town. So that way we've got a minimum of repeat for the folks that saw the first episode. If you have not seen the other episode, then you missed all that, but you didn't miss much. It's mostly tutorial world setup stuff. So here we go. Let's go ahead and restart playing. And if you're watching already live, let me know as soon as possible if it turns into a slideshow again. I'll try to keep an eye on it on my side, but when I get involved in the gameplay, especially on this kind of difficulty, I tend to stop looking at the indicators in my streaming software to warn me when something's happening. So yeah, that's where we're at. But if I jump into the game right now and we just run around inside the ship here, looking at my system setup, I got 40% GPU, 40% CPU, 80% memory. No stress or issues at any point. So it's definitely not a system resources problem. Well, I don't know what triggered it, but I'll try to keep an eye on it. So just holler at me if it turns into a slideshow again. Okay, how do we get out of here? We get out of here right here. So, Supernova difficulty. We were on normal difficulty. We've now essentially gone to hard difficulty, plus added on hunger, food, rest. NPCs can die permanently, and you can only save at your ship, I believe. And I believe it auto-saves when you zone, which we'll have to take advantage of, probably. Okay.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
Yeah, we already had this conversation, so... attack? No, I don't want to attack.
Oh,
We'll just lie. Alright. See ya. Okay, inventory. So we still just got the pistol. I haven't figured out how to move inventory into like containers. Oh my god, I look stupid. God, that looks bad. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I remember there were some bandits up here we can practice on. We need definitely some practice. Not sure just how close I can get. Man, that's a lot of shots you can take. Ow, I'm almost dead. Okay, so even with the headshots, that guy wasn't going to go down very fast. Huh. Good thing I'm practicing. You not alert the other guy? Last time there was 2 guys. Huh. Either so orange. I mean, I played it last night for a bit, but we ran into a technical problem, so I've restarted. But yeah, it's new to me. Not a new game. It's been around for a few years. Essentially Fallout in space with a tongue-in-cheek corporate overlords kind of a vibe. All right, got with these guys again.
Where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those.
I'm going to be fast-forwarding through a few of these conversations because I've already had them.
Your pop ain't safe. Please, name some. Definitely. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. As 4 workers. Connor, you'll find a.
Okay. Let's do the same as last time. Let's go out here. So last time when we had the problem start up, we were a little over an hour in. Took us a while to get through all the tutorial stuff I've skipped for this stream. We had gone down to this platform, talked to the NPC, finished him up, looted the room, and it was right when I stepped out of the room that we started having the slideshow problems. So I think one of these I could get in, couldn't I? Forgot to double check. Not that one. Was it this one? Nope. Yeah, maybe I'm remembering wrong. That one we can get in.
Thank you. The war. I've been enlistment fee. They have sent the scout must not be permitted.
Alright, so it was in here where we started having the slideshow problem. I had just finished looting this room and was walking out the door when all of a sudden the technical issues started. So, we'll duplicate those steps and see if it returns. Hey buddy, I'm busy stealing your stuff. You know, go away. Go away. I need the rifles. I didn't get a rifle that time. Must randomize the loot. What did we get? We got a revolver, Spacer's Choice. Huh. Okay. Seem like we're having any problems yet. Vending machines. Let's see. 87% already. Wow. Durability drops fast. Dervish Mist, Adrenaline Booster. Hangovers. We'll just keep all this stuff for now. What do you got? Hunting rifles? Would like to get me a long gun. Primer cleavers? There's the assault rifle we got last time from the loot, but we didn't get this time. I got nowhere near that much of the monies. It's going to be a while before we're going to have much. Grenade launchers. Plasma rifles. Alright, I don't remember there being much else out here to loot. No save game. What I want to look at, though, is the auto saves. There's 3 autosave positions. I also need to delete my earlier saves so I don't get confused. That is the Supernova save. Let's, while we're here, get rid of that and that. Alright, so it's just our manual save and then the 3 autosave positions. 12 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes. Alright, so I believe when I transition into here, it's going to update the autosave. Yeah, I'm restarting. Restarted on Supernova difficulty. I just went ahead and took the plunge. Just figured, well, why not? Let's just play it on the hardest setting. First time through. That's always fun. So now if we check load game. Yeah, so it updated that save. Alright, so every time you transition a zone, it creates a new autosave. Which means I could then zone back out. It's just, you gotta cross a zone line to create a save. Alright, so we'll try to use that. Let's see. There was stuff hiding back here. Tremor cleaver. Nobody reads the titles of the streams. They just see the Vorm goes live, they get all giddy with excitement and rush right in. That's the way it works. I don't remember there being anything back there. When we left off, I was moving around in the cannery. Not that you guys got to see much of it, given the technical problems we ran into. So, let's head back in. Do some stealing. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. All right. What are you? Let's that adjust something in the elevator. I don't know what that does. We'll investigate the elevator later. Alright, so another weird thing that changed yesterday is that when I first came in here, there were no people. Like that. No people. And then all of a sudden, when I reloaded, trying to figure out the problem we were having, there were people. It was kind of weird. Uh-oh. Look out, Spitalier's tossing gift subs again. Good luck to all the winners. Thanks very much, Spitalier. Greatly appreciate your continued support for the channel. You successfully dodged it? Cool. You got good reflexes. Alright. I'm a little fuzzy still on detection ranges or directions that they're looking to see if they can spot me when I steal. Apparently we got away with that. Hello, crate. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. God, I hate this kind of floaty physics. Ugh. And then you just barely can reach. Oh. Alright, we got that. Before I forget, I need to move my hotbar. Get over there, hotbar. Hey, buddy. Oh yeah, I need to look at, journal. A grave matter. That active. 28 meters, so person over there. Kick me. Steal the kick me sign. I don't know where everybody wandered off to again. All right. Back to the entryway. Don't care. We'll go check that out in a minute.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees. which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I am thirsty. Yes. Well, not particularly. My bar's like 80% full and it's telling me I'm thirsty already? That seems a little weird. Am I getting negatively... Oh, I am getting negatively impacted. I have a little negative thirst symbol. Huh. Can I see the effects of that somewhere? Do you tell me what the negative effect is at any point? Do I have to guess? How does it work? I don't know of any other screens to look at. Character. Nope, not on any of these screens. Thirst. Thing you haven't taken a drink in a while, which is lowering your dexterity. Oh, okay. Summary. Dexterity is now below average. Penalty. Weapon durability loss is increased. Huh. How would I know that's not what I set it to originally if I didn't remember? That is a skimpy system. Okay, I don't think there's anything else over here. I already got that. Doesn't look like I have to Mario my way to any other loot up here. Sprat hides, huh? And we'll hold off on that. Ooh. Nice. All right. Foreman messages from sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. Medical privileges are merit-based. Do not distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. Bypass. Theodore buried. Reed not report his death in our quarterlies. Asked to prepare a statement. Do your work. Show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. Okay. Nice happy place. Next area. Found. One left hand, severed at the wrist. Some bone damage. Our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Oops. What? No fabulous loot in the bathroom? Riot control helmet, riot control armor. And woefully under equipped to loot crap. Keeping lots of ammo in the kitchen cabinets, are we? All right, inventory. Hey, I said inventory. Oh, that's right. I don't know what stuff is junk yet. So, riot control armor. What are we wearing now? Armor 3 and armor 4. Skill bonus one-handed melee +5. Skill bonus stealth +5. I like the idea of that bit. Termination 5, one-handed melee. Yeah, we'll take those. I guess the rebuilt mining gear had the stealth 5 also. Throw that into the junk pile. And we made about 70, 62, 72, something like that. So what I got? Adreno and food items, plus other boosters. Oh, they got ammo here. We sitting at 120, 43, but I don't have a gun to shoot that yet. And energy cells and bread, BRED. Health regen. Fast ration pill. Alright, I just want to use water. Where do I sleep at? Where do I get rest? Or do I just drug my way through? Hmm. $140. Sure. Not a lot of ammo for it. Hopefully we come up with some more. Okay, downstairs. Caesar's Chaw. Kind of figured. Zappity zap. Alright, I don't see anything down here. Basically, it just educated me that I'm not allowed to steal their power core thingy. I think that's it. Did I just loot a gun I just bought? Maybe. I didn't look.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this the grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Why? You don't know who the hell I am.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. Oh yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Companions. Characters join you in your adventures, help in a variety of ways, provide combat support, skills enhance your skills, increase your carry capacity, and you can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. They're also able to die in this difficulty mode, permadeath. So, I have to be really careful early on while we experiment and I figure out the systems and the difficulty. I'll probably be reloading a fair amount. Can't go in there currently. Right. Nothing to steal while everybody's staring right at me. We're out of here. You have to actually get in the elevator part, buddy. I don't know if that would have made a difference or not. You see I have commands in the bottom left. Z, X, and C, huh? Okay.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry.
Ma'am.
Can we talk?
Excuse me? I specifically took a male character.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. Alls I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all. The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Alright, so what do these commands do? X key is doing nothing. C key is doing nothing.
Sure.
Z key is
Sure.
move.
On my way.
Okay. The companion ledger. Skills, stats, status effects, and gear. Select the item, choose a compatible item to replace it with. Change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressive. So, par body. Where do I change those things? There we go. Passive. A. R. Level 2, health, armor rating, body armor rating. Skills, persuade 18, lockpick 28. So do I directly get access to their skill, or is it additive to mine, or I don't know how that works. Overload ability. Slams down a hammer, knockdown, and stun. Alright, we're gonna keep them at an extreme distance right now until I figure out how things work and get a feel for the difficulty. Let's see, map. So is one of the small grave matters. I don't know if this is vending machine locations. Yeah, that's the break room vending machine. All right. Town's not as big as it first seems. Hiding stuff in the nooks again.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Where the hell is Parvati? Parvati doesn't show up on my map? That seems weird. I know I said stay distant and all that, but it'd be nice to know where the hell she is. Aw. Nice little ammo supply.
Where the magic happens? Well, science. But it still happens.
Well, I can hear you. I don't know where you're at.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
I see. I don't think that thing was even listed as oh, is this her workshop? I think this is her home and workshop. Kick the loader. Curse the injured toes. Try it again. There's the mechanical that we're supposed to go take care of. Hey, Parvati, she showed up. And standard workbench.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Wish we had some better rations.
Nothing I can do about that.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? Mm-hmm. Shot you into space. You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice Constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine. It is for a Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Wish we had some better rations.
Yes, Mr. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson.
Sleep deprivation. Sleep on your ship every day to prevent exhaustion. Okay. 4 stages. Reduce temperament, intelligence, strength at each stage before eventually death. Minimum of 2 hours rest every day.
Never been healthy.
You gonna keep your back turned, buddy? Not that there's anything to loot. Wonder if I can loot standing right next to him. Okay.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
The cantina. Oops. Supposed to talk to that.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that sent me missing photos.
I don't know you. Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Coming right up.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Yeah, pretty loose with the old stealing thing routine. Oh, Phyllis. Pretty rotten teeth stealer. I wants those things.
Please don't touch anything. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. No, thank you. I'm Conrad. You will also report to me in the event of your death. Whereupon I will... gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on... Thank you, no. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this... Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. You know about Eugene? How? You were probably poking around my things. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body... I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body.
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss... I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Okay. Is that it for all grave matter? Turn to Silas. He's out front. Then we've got Die Robot. Get the medicine and, oh yeah, collect the fingers from the Marauders. Let's finish looking around real quick. So, can't go in there. You guys hiding anything out back? Yep. Grim.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
What do you think you're doing?
Just be careful next time.
I see. That's the consequence.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Stuff. Still have no cash. I gotta check my junk list, see if we picked up anything I can sell. Now, you don't yet know what to watch out for, things to buy. Pretty much nothing. Where'd I get all these mods? I haven't been paying attention to what I've been picking up. Armor mods, weapon mods. So, how do you actually use these things? Probably via workbench. Whoa. Armor 6. Alright, I'll come back and deal with that later.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Level up.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all.
All right. Let's pop back out this way. Talk to Silas, and then we'll do our upgrade. Maybe fast travel back to the ship real quick. Whoops, I'm on the wrong side of town. Not sure if it's faster to run around or zone back through, run across, and zone back through again. We'll just run around.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? Yeah? What about him? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead. Let me know if you find anything. You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
Uh-oh. Abernathy's gravesite fee? Yeah, I lost a lot of that stuff. Oh, well.
I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
All right. Let's see. How's this fast travel thing? Apparently it works like that. Let's see. So workbench.
Oh, wow.
So can I not store items? There's got to be a way to store items. I assume. I mean, maybe there's not, but... So, is it tinkering that lets you mod? And... That's a lot of numbers. That is a lot of numbers. Even pull stuff out of my hotbar. Pull those out. What the hell? That is so weird. Okay. This is wacky. Do you want to tinker? It will cost 50 bits. Damage will go up by 2.2. So is that all that does? Odd. Installed mods magazine. So the Magnum ranged weapon mod. Sure. Mr. Zap, huh? Oh, like a machine gun. Long gun versus heavy weapon. Show the riot control helmet. All right. All right. Sleep. Okay, all the stats are taken care of. Let's do our upgrade. More points, huh? So Assume modified by the NPC. Yep, 7 from Parvati. Oh, we're getting 5 from the rat control, 3 from the sugary drink, and 7 from Parvati. Okay. Hmm. Sneak attack. Attack unaware enemies while crouched for bonus damage. And we don't get a perk until next level. Alright. Does Parvati not actually come on the ship? Oh, there she is. Time to make another save. Alright, I'm going to step away from the computer for just a second. Need to go grab something to drink real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's go get shooty. Map. So, it's vending machines, fast travel. Can't do. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to go from here. I guess we're going down this way. Show me where the die robot. Yeah, where am I supposed to go? Emerald Vale region. Let's see if it changes when I go outside the ship.
If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is the one side I didn't go to. We went in this way, and I circled around, and we went in there, but I never went back there. All right, so backside of the village. So do enemies respawn? Is this camp respawned, or does it stay empty after I clear it? Stays empty. I don't remember killing a primal. Didn't come up here before.
Clever.
I think there was a box in one of these.
You're fast.
All right. Weapons. Why do I only have 2 slots now? Why do I only have 2 slots now? Oh, that's Parvati's weapon. That would be why. Oh. What the? And now I got to reload, do that whole thing over again. What the hell? Oh, man. So apparently there was a dog to my right and it killed me in one shot? Or was I getting hit and I just didn't notice? Yeah. Lovely. All right, I can see where this is going to be annoying. if that's the way combat's going to go. Commonly. Oh. Didn't even notice I was looking at Marauder. Hey. Does it actually pause while I'm in this mode?
I smell blood.
Everyone all right?
Just like Fallout, this is Fallout in space. That's essentially what it is. New stuff all over again.
Clever.
This time we'll dip into the back of the city to create an autosave. Before moving around to fight that little area there.
Nice.
Alright, now we have an autosave at that point. I gotta look for these dogs to the right before I engage that robot. What the hell? You stop reloading because I started sprinting again? Hello. Scrags! Combat truck. That sure looks like something I should be able to loot. Back way into Edgewater. Damn. Little things are kicking my ass. Whoops. The wrong key. Little bastards. Unlock second store balcony door. You gotta go up there to get down there. Alright, let's pop back over into the city. I forget. Oh, it was the guy around back that wanted the mechanical killed. Yep, no being here.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come once a month.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop. Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars. Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
All right. Yeah. Oof, all my weapon parts? Still restricted, huh? We seem to be doing okay on picking ammo so far. Alright, let's get moving again. So, that is it for the local quests, I think. So we're off to, comes now the power. Oh, that's right, I gotta go get the weapon first. To the bar.
something outside the wall.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
What about the boss kid?
Those I already had. In armor, level 2, lockpick +5. What happened to my other helmet? Did it, like, break? The heck? Oh, this is Parvati stuff again. Damn it! I keep looking at her stuff. Now I can't take it off? Oh, this is so weird. So, do I have to return that to him? Great. Running.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Okay. Still running on. Emerald Vale Community Center. Yeah. We'll do that one first. Alright, straight through town, follow the path, down to the big building. Titus Androidicus. Marauders.
Okay, keep them quiet.
Whoa. Alright. So they do pursue. That's a good spot to get some practice. I remember the quick time.
Hear that?
That guy looks kind of tough. Hello. Uh-oh. Hello. Boss man is still up. Ow! Wow. Yeah, health goes down real fast in this one. Alright. Quick time doesn't last very long at all. Well, I've got her set to maximum, stay at distance, stay passive, so it's not her fault. As long as I leave her on those settings, she'll only get hit, I think, with like AoE weapons and things like that, so. Our body. So yeah, I've got her set on passive mode, ranged, and stay far away. So passive only attacks targets companion has been explicitly told to. As long as she doesn't attack, they won't attack her. I know there's a few ways she can take damage or die, but playing on this mode, I'm trying to be as careful as I can until I learn how things work. This is really the first combat practice I've had of any real difficulty or danger level, so I'll probably fight this a few times so I can get some practice. The slow time mode is so slow.
Hear that?
Hey. Apparently she was in the line of fire.
You hiding?
215 assault rifle level 5. Well, that's a little better than assault rifle or light assault rifle level 1. Next, I need to look at this. So, what do we add? Service mist. That does melee weapon attack speed plus movement speed. I don't think I have anything. Sure. There's a lot more dudes on the way. Got big guy. Light machine gun. Alright, let's go ahead and run back and save that progress. Yeah, I'm playing on Supernova difficulty, the hardest difficulty. Plus it adds in permadeath for the NPCs, plus I have to eat, drink, and sleep, and a few other things. And it's my first time playing the game, so I'm doing the hardest possible difficulty first time through, so I don't yet know the real danger points, or haven't had any practice at combat, don't know where all the cool gear is, don't have any idea how to level my character. So, you know, good times. But I like the idea behind this difficulty level. It's what I usually try to play, is these kinds of difficult levels in most games, so we'll see. There's two parts to my enjoying and streaming games like this. It's a little outside my usual that my audience expects me to be playing. I haven't done an RPG in a really long time. But there's, do I enjoy it? And then there's, is there an audience to watch it? If I enjoy it, but nobody wants to watch me play it, then I can't play it. If I don't enjoy it, and either way, if the audience likes it or not, I'm probably not going to play it because, you know, if I don't enjoy it, I'm just going to be grumbling and complaining, and nobody's going to want to listen to that. So, you know, it's a two-part thing. I have to enjoy it enough to be interested, and you guys have to actually be interested in watching it. So far, it seems interesting enough. It's a little floaty for my tastes, and there's a lot of nonsensical stuff in the way it's put together, but the voice acting's pretty good, and the scripting's okay, if kind of nonsensical from a what the hell is this and how does this work standpoint. But oop. Hello. I am here to take your stuff. It's looking to be like the survival aspects are going to be negligent already. I can tell that I'm really not going to have any real difficulty or issues with that, which is a shame. It seems more like an afterthought than... Ooh, hunting rifle. Seems like more of an afterthought they put on just to have the bullet point survival aspects than actually something that people who are used to playing survival games are really going to find interesting or challenging. Assuming you're running around looting everything like I'm currently doing. I might eventually stop doing that. And just bypass a lot of stuff that I know isn't particularly valuable. There's so much stuff just laying around. Ooh, 4 guys. Where's the guy I killed up here? Hello. Need that fight. Oh, there he is. Like I'm missing a corpse. Oh well. Alright, community center found. Zone line. Save game. I see. All right, let's zone back out real quick. All right, so there's bad guys inside. Let's get rifle up on the bar. 53 DPS using heavy ammo. Yeah, we're gonna buy some more heavy ammo. I don't know, transitioning into an immediate firefight in an enclosed area sounds a little rough. Not good. Yeah, not good. Don't think I can get away with a pistol for this fight. Huh. Well. So 1, 2, 3, 4 guys almost immediately in close quarters with not much cover. And then if I try to maneuver other areas, I just face plant right into more. I think sneak mode is going to help me much. Other than getting the initial shots. Marauder hooligan. I need a quiet kill option, melee option. We picked up any new armor? Ordnance control helmet, level 10, block +5. I'd rather have my lockpick skill. Exo helmet, Hephaestus, only 5 armor. Yeah, I think we stick with the assault rifle. Let's try to find a better firing position. Ah! Ah! They're coming at me from both sides in numbers. Alright, let's go see if there's another entrance. It's feeling like I just don't have the gear for this spot yet. That, and I'm not good enough yet. Nah, I don't want Parvati to help yet. How did I become encumbered with too many items after getting blowed up? Is it... Did I take damage in such a way that it lowered my encumbrance amount? Below average, that would be why. Concussed. So there's a landmine back there, apparently. Didn't know to watch out for that. Yeah, right there. Damn it! What's the point of making the noise if I cannot get away from the explosion? Just blow up. Who makes a landmine that's going to make a beeping noise before it explodes? That's the kind of obvious logic stupidity that I can't stand. It's just dumb. Big piles of dumb. Damn it! What is the range on these things? Apparently like half a foot further back than I just was. Hilarious. Do this again. I know you're there. Grenade launcher. That'll take care of all my problems. Oh, too close. Uh-oh, another entrance. If we just instantly die. Uh-oh.
Who goes?
Almost out of ammo for the big gun. Nobody else active. Ooh, really encumbered. First aid room key. All right, let's go get unencumbered. Actually, let's zone out first. Get a save made. Nine rounds of heavy left. That's a problem. Oh. Punch 5, stealth skill. Hmm. I don't know. Small upgrade. 4 to 17. wants it. Alright, big upgrade in our armor. I'm not sure how much that actually does. I don't know how the systems work. After all that, let's do this again. I'm not sure if that was the full group, including the front guys that I was fighting earlier. It seemed like there were more guys earlier. We only accounted for 4 or 5, I think. Let's go this way. I think we did pull the front area, so it's definitely the better way to come in. Act 25. Code first aid key card. We're at 20. Oh, -5 for the elite troop armor. Did I know it was going to drop that? So if I just take it off temporarily? Oh, it does say stealth skills -5. Dodge +5, stealth minus. I didn't notice the minus there. That part's still okay. Hack used. Okay, so what do I do with the key? So I got a lady's body, but I got a man's head when I picked male on the character gen. That's why they've been calling me ma'am. Okay. This game. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, we didn't get everybody. Let's make a new save. Yeah, but see, this game was made back in like 2019. Either 4 or 5 years old, I think. So you know, back then. Not sure how many more people are going to show up. That went terribly. Jeez. Not a good place to stand, Parvati. Hey, Parvati. Not a good place to stand. Damn, this gun is not getting through that armor. That's quite the pile. Okay. Okay, so still got upstairs. I thought I modded this stupid thing to have more ammo. Did I swap it? I bet I swapped it. Because the other one was running low on durability, and then I probably got rid of it. Not bad.
Got it. Inside voices.
Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 1. What does that do? Process of building a computing machine. These are quest items. All right. So where is the locked first aid room? The front entrance, there's a staircase going up each side. Unless it's under there. The rec room. Got one more direction to go through there. Surprised how few junk items I pick up. Yeah, and of course we find a advanced helmet. I bought one. That gonna be the locked room? That looks like the locked first aid. Alright, remember that room. A red box? Red box, higher rarity or something? Pet pills. I assume those are keep me awake pills. Lots of pet pills. Alright, we have the medicine. I think that's it for the center. Turn in the medicine. Companion quest. All right. Short run down the road. I'm going to go turn this thing in. Make sure we've sorted our inventory. Yeah, absolutely a better decision to go in that other direction. So I don't know if I have to worry about respawns or anything yet. So far, everything stays dead.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting.
Sweet life-giving nostrum. The first hit's always the best. Scratched together all the bits I had around the domicile. It ain't as much as you deserve, but it's all I got. You'd really sprat me out? For what? A couple of extra bits? Here, take it then.
Bit cartridges, and faction and XP. Why am I moving so slow? Why am I moving so slow? Encumbered? Food, I guess? And sleep? I guess we're gonna have to head back to the... I don't understand why you get such big negatives when you're like 10% of the way through the bar. What's the point of the bar? If you're going to be forced to immediately go deal with these things at the 10% loss mark, I don't understand the whole point of the bar being that big. Who actually continues going when you're relegated to this kind of a speed? I mean, come on. That's ridiculous. Alright, yeah, let's fast travel back to the ship, and we'll take care of that stuff and do our level ups, and then we'll pick where we're going to go next. Oh, that's right. I don't know of a way of seeing a different map area. How do you fast travel to your ship from inside of another zone? Do you have to literally run out of the zone to get the ship on the map, and then you can fast travel to it? Because that seems really limited. I'm already... Oh, never mind. You just go to region instead of local. That's how you do. You cannot fast travel while encumbered. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Let's see. Parvati, your shop was over there. Let's go hammer a few things out. Get rid of some items. See if we can get it back above weight. Then we'll travel. Hmm. Sure. Shock damage type. I gotta start looking for those kinds of indicators when I'm messing with stuff. Yeah, that's my 14 magazine size there. Didn't switch. And not switch while I'm in the workbench. Why is the DPS in red? I modded it. The plasma. Alright. My magazine size 14 go. Got it? He's got it. Grenade launcher fires heavy, huh? Alright, we're not encumbered anymore. So, map, region, travel.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Alright, so we're still trying to get the main quest item. The first inventory. Does this stuff actually weigh an amount that I need to appreciate? It does weigh. Great. More fiddling. I don't know if there's a certain amount I need to sleep or not. Alright, all the bars are taken care of. Level 4. And we have a perk as well as our skill points. So we got our minimum back up to 20 for the sneak attack bonus. Skill at 22, barely enough to get the bonus. Lockpick 28, modified. Lock TTD location hit effects. So alright, we got all the primary ones I currently care about to at least 20. We have to get all the way to 40 to get the next big unlocks. Seem to be doing okay with most of the hack and lockpick stuff. Let's work on some damage output for a bit. New perk time. So we picked up the sprint speed bonus previously. Probably going to continue to try to play with the NPCs hanging back as long as I can. So companion crit chance, science weapon magazine size. Don't have any flaws yet. More ammo on vendors. Good old pack mule. Perk point to fast travel while income. Lone wolf, huh? I think having the NPCs just hang back doesn't count. So it's either going to be more base health or tactical time dilation meter. I think I'll take the base health this time, now that I have a feel for just how much damage we can take or not take. let's get that. So, Companion's Quest is not in the location I was just in. Oops. Can't fast travel. Why is it showing where I'm at? Because I have the book? I'm a little fuzzy. I don't think it's the engineering manual, but if I already had it, why hasn't it advanced the quest to the next stage? And it doesn't sound like it should. That's where it should have been. No, that's definitely not it. It doesn't mention the name that I'm supposed to be looking for, and it wasn't in the place that he described, so I don't know. Let's pop outside and see if it actually. Let's make another hard save, and then we'll go check. I'll just keep swapping back and forth here. So the indicator's no longer here. Oh, yep, now it's back here. That's weird. More nonsense. All right. So then I think there was another one. Where's the other one? Fistful of Digits. It was, yeah, right there. I think we'll roll up this way. We'll try to get this first. And I don't know, maybe we'll do these two and then kind of roll back over this way to do this and that. I remember seeing bad guys over here too when I came up this hill and looked down the other side, so. Alright, I'm going to leave the primals alone still. I do not have enough heavy ammo. Ooh. Whoops. So, no zoom, other than what we've got. Me like. Uh-oh. think that might be it. All right, finger number 1. Pretty heavy ammo.
Great work.
Plasma cutter. It's all gold looking. A mod. Seems like a pretty good payout for the kind of fight it was. Yeah, what are you? 144 plasma cutter, Aramid ballistics, one-handed melee, burn special effect, odd slots. $38 sell value. Marauder encampment. Now I got the problem of I need to get a save point. We need a zone somewhere. I don't think we'll get that opportunity on the way up there, so I probably need to run back. A lot of back and forthing in this mode. Till I learn the maps, which takes another playthrough, basically. That's why we took sprint, though. I'm already too close to being overweight. Some of this stuff is stupid heavy. It's not listing the stuff I have. That's getting a little expensive. Okay. 2 out of... Whoops. Stop hitting that button. All right. I think I'm actually going to stop here for the moment. Good spot to stop. So good news. You know, we didn't have that problem we had yesterday. I still have no idea what caused that. That was the weirdest thing, the way that happened. So we went 3 hours today with, I assume, on your guys' side, everything was pretty smooth. I didn't get any notifications on issues, and it stayed smooth for me. So, at the moment, I'm having fun. We'll continue playing the Outer Worlds. So this is one of those games where it's really important for you guys to let me know if you want to see more of this kind of gameplay. I haven't done hardly any RPG since I started the channel. I've played tons and tons of them in the past, but it's been quite a while since I dabbled much in the RPG line. So there's a few out there I'd be interested in taking a look at. This one just caught my eye because, of course, it's free on Epic at the moment, and I was looking to fill a gap in some of the channel content, so I'll keep plugging away at it. I do enjoy the harder difficulty, and I think I'll be able to deal with it while I'm moving forward and learning the systems. A lot of back and forthing with finding the save points and all that, but it's fine. I mean, I'm patient with that kind of thing with all the crafting survival games that I play, so that doesn't bother me much. But yeah, I do like that there seems to be multiple ways to kind of approach situations and combats and that. That rec center, community center setup where we went in the front door a few times and there's just too many guys right on top of me. Finding the back door, good choice. And there's probably other ways could have approached that. So I like that kind of gameplay option. So yeah, we will return to more Outer Worlds. So I will take a short break for a bit and get some stuff done here around the house. And then I will be back with some more streaming. Hope to see you then. Thanks for watching as always. Stay safe out there.